The House notes that the National Broadcasting Commission Act empowers the National Broadcasting Commission to regulate the ownership activities or operations of radio and television stations, as well as direct broadcast satellite service providers. And currently, there are over 10 direct-to-home service providers operating in Nigeria and rendering paid services. Also note that Dstv, one of the leading direct-to-home service providers in Nigeria, was launched in 1995 and has about 11.9 million subscribers, which is largest market in its operations. Concerned that Dstv and other direct-to-home service providers have deliberately refused to implement the pay-as-you-go tariff plan, may rather charge users on a fixed monthly tariff plan, unlike what is obtainable outside Nigeria. Aware that Nigeria constitutes 40% of Dstv's global market share, yet over 40% of the citizens do not use a greater part of their paid monthly tariff due to engagement that take them from one location to the other on a daily basis. Hence, they cannot access the services upon expiration, whether or not they use their previous subscription until they renew it for another month. Also aware that Dstv operates a pay-as-you-go tariff plan in other countries, but has chosen to exploit Nigerians through a fixed monthly tariff plan. Cognizance that the continuous exploitation of multi-choice owners of Dstv constitutes economic sabotage against Nigerians, and most of them pay for services they do not consume, while the company, judging from their average monthly tariff of 8,000 naira per month, if multiplied by 11 million subscribers, makes about 100 billion naira revenue at the expense of its subscribers. The House resolved to urge the federal government to direct multi-choice and other direct-to-home broadcast service providers to implement a pay-as-you-go tariff plan. Mandates the Committees on Information Technology and Telecommunications to investigate the non-implementation of the pay-as-you-go tariff plan by broadcast satellite service providers with a view to ensuring strict compliance with the tariff plan, and report back to the House within 4 weeks of legislative action. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I so move. Distinguished colleagues, once again my name remains Idem Unyimen, member representing Ukanafu Lolo Federal Constituency in Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, I want to say that this issue has to do with the public, interest. And as the people representatives, if we don't do something about this to fight for the rights of the people that we represent, I think our representation will not be complete. The Dstv and other satellite service providers has been surcharging Nigerians for several years now, and there have been several calls from these subscribers that their rights has to be protected. They need to give them the right to choose what they want. And that is what is obtainable when it comes to business indulgence. But I don't know why Dstv and other satellite service providers choose to ignore the calls by Nigerians. Mr. Speaker, the one that really worries us the most is the fact that when you go to Kenya, where Dstv is providing the same service to Kenya, in that place they are charging pay as you go. And when you consider the population of Kenya, it's just about 47 million, compared to the market in Nigeria, 200 million Nigerians. I don't know the market that should enjoy more discounts compared to the two markets. So this situation is something that we need to rise to this challenge as a people representative to fight for their rights. I think they are taking the ignorance, they are taking advantage of the ignorance of these subscribers to surcharge them. So that's why, as a country, we need to rise to put a stop to this. And if they say it is not possible for this to be implemented in Nigeria, I think by the time they come, they will explain to us why it is possible in Kenya and other countries, and it's not possible in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I want you to rise this morning to fight for the people that we are representing, our constituents, by compelling them to implement pay-as-you-go tariff.
I represent Fagi Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I will start by thanking Honorable William for this very, very important motion. Truly speaking, I have attempted for over a year now to sponsor a motion on the inhuman treatment that the Dstv is making to Nigerians' cable satellite watchers. I said it because it is not only in Kenya. If we want to go on record to begin to take estimates in numbers of countries where Dstv is operating pay as you go, I begin to wonder why the disdain in treating Nigerians to the system currently in operation. And the monopoly they enjoy in the market contributed to this factor. So we will have to encourage the NCC to unbundle the entire process and allow investors to come in. They are South African company, and they don't do this general billing for the South African viewers. I wonder why they isolate Nigeria among very few in Africa that they charge pay as you go.
The DSTV, they make their profit hiding, and they didn't even allow the competitive economy, because if you come into a country like Nigeria with almost 200 million people, I believe you need to open up the market for the benefit of the people in this country. But unfortunately, these people are just making billions and billions of naira. One of the subscribers was telling me that, which is a truth of the matter, if you look at it, they didn't come to the market to open it so that the Nigerian people will benefit from what they are getting. Even the telecommunication industry, the amount of money they are benefiting in a month and the amount of money they are getting, if it is investigated in this house, is a very shocking story.
So I would like to appreciate the leadership of House of Representatives today, and also my colleagues for making my dream come true. I had in mind that when I get into this house, that the first assignment I'm going to perform will be how I can solve this persisting problem that has been affecting the entire country, the entire Nigerians, especially the downtrodden. And this motion would have been the first for me to take in the entire, activities that I've done in the 9th Assembly. But because I was taking my time to gather facts, plus the one I knew before I came here, so that by the time I speak to the operators of these televisions, this satellite television that are really dragging our economy back, I will speak to them with facts and figures. So that's why the motion delays till today. But eventually I'm happy that through the leadership of the House and my colleagues, they have given nod to the motion, and the motion scaled through. Right now, my belief is that the next couple of weeks or months, we need to swing into action to ensure that proper follow-up is done for these satellite TV providers to implement without delay. Pay as you go, all the way. That's what we want as Nigerians. How can you have 19-point-something million customers? In fact, if I add other operators, the numbers of subscribers they have, it should be up to, say, about 40 million subscribers nationwide. You don't care about their feelings. All you care is what you make. This is not the way it is done in other markets. At least I've been to other markets where this kind of services are offered. I've never seen where you don't have a say. You cannot be heard. You can't even tell them this is what you want. Everything is based on imposition. So that is our position in the house, not trying to witch hunt them.